Actually, I agree. Like, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. A lot of these shows, the Japanese do go very far for a joke. Like, like I was like I always think I was like, no, I was like being a celebrity in Japan, especially like a talento,
Mhm.
or someone who goes on these variety shows, like must suck kind of. Must suck
What do you
little
mean?
bit. Well, being that you don't know at any point if you're gonna get a crappy prank played on you or not.
Yeah,
Right? You can also, you never know. Like, so
never know.
it's difficult to know if you're actually in a bad situation or someone's just fucking with you, like a
Yeah.
prank. And so I think like if you're someone, so I think I know it's like a lot of them they just assume it's real until it's not, because that's
Mhm.
a safer bet. Like you can't be like, oh yeah, this is a joke. It's like, no, nope, this guy is really gonna try to kill me. I should probably run.
Yeah.
The bed prank I was thinking of is I can't remember who was involved, but it was one of these comedians. I guess he was sleeping in some house. It was like a
Mhm.
fake house. I don't know how it went, but he was like on the bed sleeping, and then they strapped him to his bed, and they had like these two cranes. You know like the freaking slingshot that ride, the slingshot ride in the mouth,
I-
like the ball of people like
oh
the
yeah, yeah.
slingshot. Yeah. So it was like that, but he was strapped to a bed, and like the walls from this house fall down, and then the bed goes up,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
on, and there's these fireworks, and it's like these loud whistles, and he's like, oh, what?
That's a recent one, isn't it? Too?
Maybe about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. I think they did that one again too to someone.
They probably
Yeah,
did.
that's
They probably
scary
did.
shit.
I feel like it's about. I was like, that's just freaking. That could have went
Well, they
wrong.
did a lot of bad ones. Like the T-Rex one is famous now, or the
Yeah,
sniper one you can see on YouTube. But I remember
yeah,
seeing one where it was a porta potty on the beach, and once they're like mid shit, the walls fall off, and there's a string, and they pull them out onto the ocean on the
yeah,
toilet.
yeah.
Like,
I think
and
I've seen
it
that one.
is like, one, you got your pants down, so you're kind of like, wow. Two, you're in the middle of the crap. And
Yeah,
three, your toilet paper is gone because that was on the wall. So what the hell are you gonna do?
yeah. What if you had like a
Those
big?
were brutal.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
And
especially
I think though now in Japan, they're changing that because a lot of Western influence is coming down on them, and cancel culture actually has reached Japan.
yeah,
One of the recent Gaki no Tsukai, the New Year ones, they do once a year, the no laughing.
mhm.
They got in trouble because Hamada of Downtown did blackface to do Eddie Murphy, I believe.
Yeah. I
In
remember that. Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, and it was a big debate. And they've done it for so many years, like blackface, whiteface. They did really horrible sketch with whiteface where they had a big blonde wig. Like you never hear of whiteface, and I mean, fuck, whiteface has no real meaning, but they
mhm.
I'm sure white women were offended with a white afro. She had a big witch nose with a big wart, and she was called Miss Erotica, I think, in Japanese, Miss Erotic. And the whole point was it was Matsumoto Hitoshi, and he had big tits. He was like a Marilyn Monroe, and he was teaching Japanese English, like an English teacher. And he would just say things like, say sex. So it was really funny because it was like really gross white woman with like horny as fuck, but disgusting looking.
Yeah,
But like it would be canceled immediately if it was done now.
yeah. They're like a lot of I think bits and things, even things that we probably thought were funny when we were younger, that would definitely get you in trouble. And there are a
Yeah.
lot of things in Japan, but I think a lot of things are that are done in Japan are not done through malice. It's done
Yes.
through comedy. Like they don't mean anything by it.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's just
agree. Except one. So there was a recent cancellation of Matsumoto Hitoshi's show, which was called Freeze on Amazon Prime. And I was telling a Japanese person about this recently because they didn't even know. But it was a TV show by Matsumoto Hitoshi where the idea was instead of you can't laugh, you can't show emotion. And he would do things to scare you. And in one segment, and it's a pretty funny show, but now they had to stop after one season, but they still kept it up. You know what I mean? Japan style. We're sorry, but we're not sorry.
Yeah.
But in the segment, he has, I believe it was a comedian Cookie. No, it wasn't Cookie. I always mix up his name. Anyways, one comedian, and he's a younger comedian. So of course they have the senpai kohai, which means he can do a little farther. And he had a drone with a kitchen knife, a plastic kitchen knife, but a sharp one. And the drone kept going towards his head, and Machan was flying the remote going, ah, ha, 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 ha. But then something clicked in Machan, and he was like, it'd be funny if we actually stabbed him. And so the drone went, and he's like, more. And they're like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, more. And then the knife hit him in the forehead. Blood started dripping down his face. And there's Machan, like the greatest comedian in Japan, just going, ah, ha, 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 ha. It's great. And everyone's like, I think he went too far. And then they canceled it. He lost the show, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, he wasn't canceled because his other shows kept going. But
yeah,
they did, you know, I think maybe one of the first times the show got canceled for going too far.
no. Yeah, I think after a while, I guess they finally established a line. I mean, obviously, anything you're doing to harm someone. But
Yeah.
I even need, like I see people getting punched, slapped, kicked,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
almost anally raped, like you mentioned. But yeah, I think
I got slapped for a commercial too,
Oh,
for a Japanese wrestling one. And they're like, oh, well, we won't do it hard because it was this big guy and he's famous. It was for AJPW, I think. And then I was like, well, no, you can slap me. And they're like, no, JJ, like he's a professional wrestler. And I was like, well, you know, you do half. And he fucking hit me hard. Like I could tell he didn't mean to, but like, damn, it was like big ass hand, the Andre Giant of Japan, like style.
Oh.